Oklahoma City.
Boy, you see those pictures, your heart is broken.
It's really unbelievable.
Well, Storm Team forecaster Brian Gotter has family in Oklahoma.
And he has extensive experience covering tornadoes in the Midwest.
You may recall he went to Joplin, Missouri when a tornado hit there a couple of years ago.
And Brian joins us now via Skype with more. And Brian, does this remind you of what you covered in Joplin?
Absolutely. And in 1999, almost identical path in the city of Moore. I have family that lives in Midwest City, which is on the eastern side of Oklahoma City. This tornado was heading toward my sister's neighborhood. Unfortunately, it did dissipate before it made it. They were in the neighborhood storm shelter. You know, a lot of those homes don't have basements. I would not be shocked that this is not rated an F5. It doesn't look, the damage is extensive, obviously. It was 2 miles wide. But you're seeing debris on foundations still, whereas in 1999 there was nothing left but the concrete slabs with the 318-mile-per-hour winds. So I think this will be an F5 like Joplin was, for the fact that most homes in Oklahoma are made of complete brick. They are solid brick homes, and you see them leveled. So that takes a powerful wind to do that. It's been a rough afternoon. As I mentioned, I have a sister and her family in Oklahoma City's eastern suburbs. I have parents in the Tulsa area where this storm is now headed. And I went to school in Norman, Oklahoma, which is just 5 minutes south of Moore. It is the heart of Tornado Alley. They are prepared for storms. They take it very seriously, but nothing prepares you for storms like this. These
Absolutely.
are monsters that just eat up entire cities, as you can see.
And of grave concern, those two elementary schools, which are very sound structures, but they were just leveled with only the steel beams left standing, Brian.
Exactly, and they were full of children. My sister, she works at a college, and they were sent home early, but the school children were still in school at around 3:20 in the afternoon when the storm was making its way through. So those schools would probably be full of children, which is just heart-wrenching. I mean, this has been a very difficult afternoon. I only lived in Oklahoma for 5 years, going to college there, but it's basically, I lived there long enough to call it partially my home, and to see the devastation in Moore once again, parts of northern Norman, it's devastating. To give you kind of a reference, Moore is about 55,000 people, about the same size as Joplin and Wauwatosa here locally, and Norman's on the south, just 5 miles south of Moore. That's about 120,000 people, plus the students at the University of Oklahoma. So highly densely populated southern metro part of Oklahoma City, which is about 1.5 million people, about like Milwaukee.
Yeah. A lot of people here sending their prayers to the people in Oklahoma. Brian Gotter, thank you very much.
Now, during yesterday's severe weather, a TV station in Wichita, Kansas